5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, or more. Yeah, that's. How many beats a year do you sell? Like, let's say 2021. How many beats did you sell last year?
I sold my catalog last year.
What was that? So you sold like to a pub company?
Got that big check.
What was that bag?
My baby mamas.
Okay. What is the
Reaching a lot of people right now.
I mean, look, you see your fucking necklace. Obviously, it was a nice bag.
Yeah, it was great, and they stopped after October of last year. So everything that came out after October, I own 100% of right now in the pub deal.
Wow. So you're not in a pub deal currently?
I'm just collecting money right now.
Because for people who don't know, like pub deals are kind of like record deals. When you first get on,
it's like a bank loan.
Well, when you first get on, they're kind of like low key, little predatory.
Yeah.
They're usually shitty terms.
Like a house loan, 3 years.
Unless you are someone like yourself, you could call the shots right now if you were to sign something. But like, I'm sure when you first did your original pub deal, was it kind of,
No, I never really did like a pub deal for real. I had signed with like Jose, like Marcus mom and shit. So she controlled my publishing up to a certain age till she taught me certain shit. And I did admin deals after that. I never did no more.
Because really, admin is the way to go. Because you're just pretty much just paying people.
I had a 95.5.
Right.
The company kept 5%, and I kept 95%.
That's dope.
When Dirty Sprite 2 and all that shit came out, I wasn't in the pub deal. I had 95% of my music.
Wow.
So I sat for a minute collecting my checks when my first $11 million. And I did a pub deal. And then how I did the pub deal was I set it up like I set my admin deal up, the co-pub deal offer. I could leave at any time.
That's dope.
Yeah, so when I had a co-pub deal offer, I ended the admin deal and when I got a check after I made all that shit for them. It's cool.
That's dope, man. When is your so obviously you're pushing the single right now, so I'm assuming that the album is coming soon.
Alright, so what he's talking about is he's saying he had an admin deal and with the company that he was with formerly, that he could end it at any time, and that was a 95-5 split, which means he gets 95%, they get 5% for collecting all his royalties. Anything that gets played on television, anything that gets played on the radio, or anywhere like that, across the world actually. So as far as that goes, he was able to leave them companies at any given time. Just like in my situation, I actually have 3 production companies that I have admin deals with, and Sony ATV is one of them. BMI, of course, BMI, and then ASCAP. And I chose to stick with ASCAP. I got Beats by the Kilo publishing through ASCAP now, and that's who I chose to go with. Everybody's different. Everybody got different types of situations that they got, and different types of music that they make, and different types of money that they got. So you might want to go with Sony ATV through BeatStars. I believe that's who BeatStars works to now. You might want to take an 85-15 deal with them, which means you get 85% and they get 15%. Right now, I'm in a 95-5 deal myself with ASCAP. I got an admin deal with Beats by the Kilo Publishing. Therefore, say it's like this. With ASCAP, I got the 95-5 deal. But I gotta go find my own artist, and I gotta go push them and make sure that their song takes off. With BeatStars, I might have an 85, maybe an 80-20 deal with them, and they might line me up with rappers to get actual work. So when you get that actual work, you know you're gonna get a check out of that. So you're getting less money in the end, but you're getting more jobs. So therefore, it kind of evens itself out. Depends on whatever you want to do, whatever your situation is. Everybody's situation is different, and it depends on you. With that being said, shout out to the boy Southside, shout out to the boy Bootleg Kev, and had to break that down real quick. When I see something that I know the producer community can feed off, I make sure it's broken down and explained properly. Because I'm sure the average person would have probably turned this off because they wouldn't even understand what he was even talking about during this situation. But that's what it is. With my admin deal and with his first admin deal, the 95-5 split, you pretty much are on your own. You got to get your own jobs and all that. But you're going to get them quarterly checks. Now, he sold away all his publishing. 100%. Gone. When you got the 95-5 deal, you could leave that deal at any time. But when you sign that other deal, they got your publishing for a certain amount of times. Now it can get real tricky. Somebody like Southside who got 40 producers under his belt, pause, he can sell his catalog for the past 5 years because he got crazy hits. He got, like you heard of me, Purple Sprite 2, all that. So Dirty Sprite, what that they call it, y'all. But you understand what I'm saying. He's getting plenty more bread off of them, but he just got off the deal, which means anything he makes now, they don't own. And they probably own it for a certain amount of time. They'll probably own it for about the next 20 years or so. So, you know, his daughter, by the time she's grown, his kids are grown, they'll be able to get something off that if or when he passes away. Hopefully no time soon. With that being said, I'm gone. You know, beatsbykilo.com.